What's up, you guys? It's RJ. We are here to finally go over my top 23 songs of 2023. This was a really difficult list to put together for me personally. There was just so much music that came out, so much really good music that came out this year. But with that being said, a little disclaimer before you guys go into this video. Please remember that this is my own personal list, my own personal taste. We're talking 23 songs out of 250 probably plus that came out this year, you guys. So just remember, keep that in mind. If you clicked on this video looking to see your faves or have some type of validation for your own list in my list, you're going to be disappointed. I'm telling you right now, just keep that in mind. Music is very subjective and everyone has their own taste. Just be respectful in the comments. This is just a fun video. It's really not that deep, you guys. So now that that's out of the way, this video is going to contain my top 23 songs of this year. The 23 songs are only going to be title tracks, or if it was a B-side that had a music video. And then after this list, I'll also have my top 15 B-sides. I just chose a random number. But yeah, B-sides will be at the end. By the way, I will give like a very light commentary on why I liked the song in particular on the top 23 list. The B-sides will just be a list. I'll probably say this at the end anyways, but I'm very curious to know what you guys had on your top whatever list. I'm not sure what number you chose. I just chose 23 because it's 2023. But yeah, if you had some top songs that weren't on this list, let me know in the comments. I feel like these lists are always very fun too, because I don't know how many multi-stans watch this channel. You might end up coming across a song that's on my list that you've never heard before, or you might end up being into it. I don't know, you never know. Anyways, we are going to get right into this right now. We are going to start with the honorable mentions. I have 5 songs that didn't make the 23 of 2023. So we're gonna start with those, and then we're gonna go into number 23.
Blame it on my youth. You can blame it on that. Blame it on my youth. 留下一海 past life. 沙漠去那上海. Way too much juice. I can't even walk right.
Body's rubbing left, right. I want your body moving left, right. You keep me up, my heart is beating up and down, spinning round and round. Just like my pearl is burning on the ground. You're down with me.
No, you blow my mind. Love or die. 넌날 망쳐가, but I don't mind. 좋은데 아파. Don't die. 이제 넌 내가 waste. 지워버려도 돼. Love or die, yes.
Love me like this, love me like that. Love me like this, love me like that. Love me like this, love me like that. Love me like this, and I love it right back. Love me like this, love me like that. Love me like that. Fly with my girls to the party. We come to bother nobody. We just gonna have a good time. Moving our body. See me get it down on the floor. I walked into the show.
All right, you guys, time to get this list going. Let's go ahead and get right into number 23. I think for this song, with this being my very first EXO comeback, I really was very satisfied. I think EXO really knocked it out of the park with this one. I absolutely loved the song, absolutely loved their vocals. I think the song was super sexy. I loved how adult and mature it was, as it should be. These are grown men we're talking about. I liked this song, and watching the choreo made me love the song even more. They are really hitting a lot of those moves. That kind of stuff just adds to the enjoyment of the song for me. And I also just have to shout out Chen, because his vocal at the end of the song after the bridge is just like the cherry on top of this song. It's just so good. Only thing that would have made it like even better is Kai being there, obviously, but we got what we got. Like I said, I'm very happy with this. EXO is one of my favorite K-pop groups, so honestly, I can't wait to see what they do next. I will 100% be here for it. All right, you guys, let's move on to number 22. This song I knew I was going to love. This song has such a nice groove to it. It's like infectious listening to this song. It's literally an earworm. Add that to the fact that you've got Doyoung, Jaehyun, and Jungwoo on this song, 3 really amazing vocalists of NCT, and like you can't make a bad song. In fact, their entire album that they dropped was absolutely magnificent. Absolutely love the B-sides. This song is just so the R&B goodness that I really wanted to get from NCT Daejeong, and they really delivered, especially with this song and the B-sides. I also really loved the little challenge that was going out with Jaehyun and his hips, his movements. NCT also just really has very good bridges. This one was no different. The bridge on this song was so dope. Yeah, I loved everything about it. Not surprised that it's on this list. It's crazy to remember that they just debuted. This subunit just debuted this year. So I'm very excited to see what they end up doing next, because I don't know if they'll follow the same concept, but I guess it'll be exciting to see. Okay, next we have number 21.
OOTD, this my fashion. Shut up, no more questions. OOTD, this my fashion. Ready, action. Don't you wanna feel it coming right? Champagne, look at my necklace, red in my black dress.
So Dreamcatcher made it to my list last year. Although they were in the honorable mentions, this time they are not. They're in the top 23 at number 21 with OOTD. And to be honest with you, I'm actually very surprised because this song only just came out probably a month ago or so. I think a lot of people didn't enjoy this song as much, but for me, this was a banger. I feel like I loved everything about this. I think I would have loved maybe a longer bridge, but that's really a minor nitpick. I absolutely love the attitude they bring to this song. I love the vocals. The ending of the song is just like, I love their little whispers and their ad-libs there. It really just adds to this song, and especially the message they're trying to send with this song, I think is what I really appreciated the most. All right, up next we have number 20. This one is interesting for me because I don't follow Just Be as closely as some of the other groups I react to, but someone sent me this music video. If you're watching this and you know who you are, I checked it out and I was like, wow, I actually really like this song. I had never heard Alexa either before listening to this song, so it was cool to also see her. I love the way that this song was split between both her and Just Be. I think they both had very nice equal parts of the song. Her vocals are very nice. It actually made me want to check her out. And yeah, just the entire vibe of this song. I like their low voices with her high vocals on the chorus. Love the rap verses. Yeah, everything about this was really my vibe. Just Be is a very talented group, which I already knew. So yeah, this was a very exciting choice for me because I've heard this song earlier in the year and it's still been one of my most replayed tracks since then. So yeah. All right, guys, next up we have number 19.
Please don't tell me, wait. 너를 붙잡고 말해. 우리를 의심하지 마. Don't worry. You and me, 나는 네 언니가.
I knew this song was going to be on here. I knew this song was going to be on this list. The moment I heard it, it was an instant like. Just down to the melodies, the piano. You guys know how I feel about piano. If you've been watching my reactions, I feel like I say it every single time there's a piano in a song that I recognize. This one, it was just utilized so nicely throughout the song. And then you have Dino's vocals on this track as well. I'm so happy for him to finally be able to release music like this, because this was perfect. The ad-libs are on point. The dancing is on point. The music video was just such a vibe. Yeah, Dino absolutely killed this song. All right, next up we have number 18.
Way too chilly, live so fast, yeah, pop like Billy. Would eat glim, han eat better, I like that. Oh, what you gonna do in the prime time? What you gonna do in the time's up? 있는 그대로 우리 랩top.
This is yet another song that came out later in the year that I'm very surprised ends up on this list, only because I feel like songs that come out later in the year I don't have as much time to listen to, so it's got to be really good in order for it to make this list. This song was very unexpected. Being that I just got into Omega X this year with that particular video, this was their comeback title track, and it is just so strange, but strange in like the best way. I'm very much into songs that really don't sound normal. There's a bit of like a kind of sinisterness or creepiness about the production of this track, especially in the chorus. There's just like a siren that's just like blasting in the background. It's very kind of spooky, but also just really sick to listen to. And then that bridge into the final chorus really just kind of set this song off for me. I think I was just not prepared for what this song was going to sound like, and I really just like what they did with it. I think they all sounded great. Really enjoyed the verses. Yeah, I mean, honestly, just congrats to them, especially with what they've gone through this year. I'm very excited for them to be back. And that this is what they came back with. This is like a statement, like a kick in the face to that other company. That's how it felt to me, and honestly, the message was received. I'm absolutely happy for them, and this song is an absolute banger. All right, next is number 17.
You better be careful what you have. Trouble 못해 my band 끌어당겨 더 slowly switch up moving fast. 걸렸어 in my trap 이미 늦었어. Hey oh my god baby hit me up 벗어나 봐 so critical 위험할수록 빠졌다. You better.
This is yet another song that has come out later in the year that made it to this list because it's just like that good of a song. There's something that comes across in this song very, very confident about them, and Sunu in this song is a lot. I think he has one of my favorite parts of the song. You guys know which part it is, as well as Juyeon, but just the whole team, the boys, I absolutely love the group. This is probably one of my favorite title tracks that the boys have dropped. I also just love how they deliver like sex appeal in a very classy kind of way with their songs. Like if you look at like Reveal or The Stealer, like they really just know how to sell that. I think they really delivered it here very nicely. I really love the chorus. It's really fun to sing along to. Yeah, and then the notes at the end, which I thought was actually Sungyeon or New, turns out it's Jacob doing that high note. I just love the way that high note leads into the final chorus, and the chorus at the end is just so explosive. In the music video, the look of it is just so good. Yeah, one of the best title tracks I feel like from the boys in my opinion. Okay, next up is number 16. This is another interesting one for me because this one was not on this list for the longest time. I don't know how it happened, but this song really crept in here because I liked the song when I first listened to it, and it literally grew on me the more I heard it. There's something about that chorus. I don't know what it is, but it's just really, it's just fun. It's fun to sing along with them. Stray Kids is really, really good about energy, and their energy in this song is just really at a level 10 when it comes to the chorus. Especially the ending of the song. It's just so fun. If you got like really nice speakers, do yourself a favor and like turn the bass up, because like you can't just not feel what this song gives you. It really is just so good. I absolutely love the choreo to this song as well. Hyunjin in this song, he is a wild man. If you've seen the dance practice or just even the studio Choom, Helicopter Hyunjin is what I feel like people have been calling him, and they're not wrong. Like the man is on something else in this era, but I'm totally here for it because I actually love his part too when he comes in the second verse of the song, and the vibe switch, or the beat switch rather. It's just very well done. Definitely one of my favorite title tracks from Stray Kids in a while. This group to me is very daring when it comes to their production, so it always makes me excited to see when they come out with something because it never sounds like what they put out before. But it does sound very Stray Kids, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm always watching Stray Kids. They're one of my favorite groups in K-pop as well. Next up we have number 15. Love this song. I honestly was so surprised when this came out. after their debut. I don't know why I assumed that they would stick to the sound that In Bloom gave. To see them come out with Crush was very shocking in the absolute best way, because this group could have just stuck with that same sound and that would have been no problem. But I'm glad they kind of surprised everyone by going this particular route. This song is super fast paced. It's literally over before you know it. I think I also just really like the way that this song is constructed. Before they go into the actual chorus, that like sound effect with like, I don't know what is happening. It's just like, it sounds like cowbells almost. I feel like a lot of people didn't really care for that part of the song, but for me, I really enjoyed it. And Zero Base One is just also one of my favorite groups that I'm watching right now. Really fun choreo, really fun music video. Yeah, this song was an absolute vibe. Absolutely loved it. All right, next up we have number 14.
Slow it down, make it bounce. 지금부터 fly. 좀 더 spicy. 청양고추 vibe. If you wanna know how, I can show you right now. 우리 만들지 bouncy. 우리부터 fly.
There was just no way that this list was going to exist without this song. Just no way. This was like one of the best songs to come out in 2023. In my opinion, obviously. I mean, how can you, I don't know. Watching this music video was a real treat, number one. The choreography alone is so iconic. The music video, iconic. Mingy, iconic. I mean, all of it. It's also just so much fun, just very entertaining. The perfect type of song to get you hyped up. ATEEZ just knows how to do that. They really did a good job with this one. Seriously though, that choreo is really something. It's so good. If you haven't seen like a performance video of that song or dance practice or something like that, like really go check it out. You'll have a lot of fun, I'm telling you. All right, next up we have number 13.
Tell me, why you play me like a don't. Still love you know what you know, baby. Still love you know what you know. Get a guitar, get a guitar. Get a guitar, get a guitar.
Absolutely loved this song. Absolutely loved this debut. I think this is probably my favorite debut song to come out this year. Also helps that I absolutely adore this group and the members. They're all so freaking talented. I also just think that this was such a great vibe to go with for their debut. Everyone's vocals on this song, even down to the choreo. The choreo in that chorus, that little dun dun dun, is just like, it's so sick. And they had to sample Another One Bites the Dust, right? I'm assuming that's where that comes from. Either that or it's just extremely similar. But either way, like this song is such an earworm as well. I love Sohee's vocals at the end. The harmonies in this song, it's just great. It's just an absolute great song. Rise is quickly becoming one of my favorite groups as well. Yeah, they're the ones to watch for me. They're definitely the ones to watch. All right, next up we have number 12.
I'm a mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Dress fearless, say yes, we don't dress to impress.
LE SSERAFIM. This is one of my favorite girl groups as well. You can't not enjoy this song. It's just such a vibe as well. I love the runway feel that this song has. There's something just very special about LE SSERAFIM. There's something very special about their music. I've been paying attention to them since their debut, and I've really just been enjoying a lot of what they've been putting out. I knew this would be one of my favorite songs the first time I heard it. I feel like I don't have a lot to say about this one. The song really speaks for itself. It's just so good. I feel like all the members delivered very well. I love all these like talking parts of the song, even in the chorus, which I think that's the chorus, the main part, the I'm a mess part. Definitely one of my favorite parts of the song. It's just such a like cool vibe. I love it. I think I also just love the concept LE SSERAFIM carries. It just makes me excited to see what they end up putting out. But yeah, I knew the moment I heard this song that it was going to be on this list. And sure enough, here it is. Because this is a song that came out much earlier in the year, at least around April or something like that, April, May. And it's still one of my favorite songs. So yeah, I can't wait to see what LE SSERAFIM does next. By the way, the mama performance of this song was crazy. It was so good. If anything, it just made me love the song even more. All right, let's move on to number 11. I'm not that surprised to see an NCT song on this list and this high up on the list. And I'm not surprised that it's ISTJ. I really, really loved this song. I think for me, this song really excels with that pre-chorus into the chorus, because the pre-chorus is just so pretty and like melodic, especially with Haechan's vocals on there, Chenla, Renjun. And then into the chorus, which is a lot of fun, the glamorous, dangerous part. Yeah, just the melodies that this song goes through is just, it just feels great. I feel like the bridge of this song throws a lot of people off, but for me, I actually don't hate it. It's, you know, it's NCT. NCT is just, you gotta come to expect that kind of thing, I guess, but for me, I actually really enjoyed it. Choreography is also something that I really enjoyed for this song too, and if you have not seen the studio tune of this, then definitely go check that out. Whoever decided to put Jeno in that outfit, thank you. Yeah, this is another song that feels a bit fast-paced, but it's still really, really enjoyable. Yeah, love me some NCT. I don't feel like they're ever not going to be on a top whatever list for me. But yeah, this song is an absolute banger. All right, you guys, we have reached our top 10. Let's get into it. Moon Jung Up. Moon Jung Up. Yeah, I did not expect whatever came out of this song. Did y'all see that man's hips? Like, wow. If you saw me lose my mind in my original reaction for this song, then you would not be surprised that it's on this list. I got to know him through Peak Time, and I'd pretty much been following him ever since, and I remembered him saying on the show that he was hoping to make a comeback. That was what he was wanting to get out of going on Peak Time, and he was able to do it. This was not what I was expecting to get from him. I don't think I listened to any of his music, and so listening to his music and then having this be the song that he came back with was literally like almost killed me. I think the song is such a vibe. It really showcases a lot of his strengths vocally, and just his dancing is seriously just so great in this song. Definitely gives a lot of MJ vibes, especially near the bridge. That boy can move, you guys. He also just has like an intensity about the way he looks into the camera, into your soul. It just makes you love this entire song. Like, it really just grabs a hold of you and has never not let me go since. So for me, this is definitely one of my favorite songs to come out of this year. I had an absolute blast checking this song out the first time. It was a soul shocker, and yeah, after that I was like, you know what, Moon Jung Up, good job. I can't wait to see what you end up doing next, because that was a whole thing. All right, moving on to number 9. This was a bit of a surprise for me, you guys. I listened to this song after they dropped the title track, which is Do or Die, and I listened to the album. Homeboy was on it, and I knew Homeboy was going to be the next title track that they released from that album, and I'd already heard it. I wasn't really a huge fan of it, and I don't know where the switch happened. I think I just continued listening to it, and then I ended up seeing the comeback stage that they released for this song. And I just really liked the performance of it. And I think the stage performance is really what made me get into this song even more. Then the music video dropped and I was already a fan. Then I couldn't stop playing this song, you guys. Like, this is one of my most replayed songs according to Spotify that I've played this year. I'm very excited for Psychers. They're another group that I'm watching closely, another group that debuted this year. I think I've got a few groups on this list that have debuted this year. There's something about this group that feels very connected between one another, and I feel like maybe I've gotten that just from watching Tricky House. But I absolutely love this song. It's another song that I can just say is such a vibe. A lot of these songs I'm gonna say that same thing about, but it really just is. Love the production of this song. I love the high note near the end. I love the rap verses. Yeah, this song just has like so many good things about it. Definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. All right, next up we have number 8.
같이 가자 저 하늘까지 멈출 수 없는 걸 올라가자 저 우주 위로 That's right we go 함께라면 절대 두렵지 않아 속도를 내서 꽉 잡아줄래 가슴이 터질 것만 같아 저기 빛을 향해서 달려
This is yet another group that debuted this year that I checked out. And this is yet another song that I did not expect me to enjoy as much as I did. But there's really something about this song, you guys. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's something about their concept maybe that feels so fun and so youthful and so happy. This song really just makes you smile. I guess that's probably why I like it so much. But this is a song that I really could not stop playing. I absolutely love the talent in this group. I think their vocals are really good. Their rap is actually pretty good too. Everyone in this group is always smiling, so it always makes you want to smile. I actually love their choreo too for this song. They have like a very interesting opening, like with like a pinwheel situation. It's just really cool to look at. I think I've seen some of them in their music stages. I went and listened to the rest of their songs after they dropped Island and then this song. And their music is just really appealing. If you're into that type of vibe where it's just really fun, you're looking for something to just like, I don't know, have like a really fun summer vibe, something to make you smile, this is definitely the group for you then. All right, next up we have number 7. I realized just now as I said that it's funny that V is the one at number 7, not Jungkook, who came out with a song called 7, but no, V with Slow Dancing. Yeah, you know, V is just one of those people. There's something about his way, his aura, his personality that I just really connect with. His style of music. Even when this solo was announced, I had a feeling this was the vibe he was gonna go for, and the sound of Slow Dancing was just so spot on with the type of vibe of song that I like to listen to. He has such an interesting way about using his voice when it comes to singing, and the ending of this song with just that instrumental of that flute, the way he just lets this song just breathe. You just have that chill outro of this song. It's just like you don't hear stuff like that very often, and I thought it was a fantastic choice. It really just, it brings you into the vibe, and V's music and V's vocals are very, very chill, very, very relaxed, and for a very particular setting in my mind. But this is still no doubt one of my favorite songs that I heard this year. All right, next up we have number 6. You guys, here we have yet another group that debuted this year, Boy Next Door. And the funny thing is that this song came out, what was it, August or something like that? And I did a reaction to it, and I think I maybe listened to it one other time after that. And it wasn't until maybe a few weeks ago that I suddenly started listening to this song again, and I really couldn't stop. I don't know what it was, but I just suddenly started to appreciate the hell out of this song. I feel like Boy Next Door has such a unique sound. Just in general throughout their entire discography so far. The structure of their title tracks are really just not what you would expect, and I think that's what makes it so interesting to listen to. This song in particular I absolutely loved a lot because the lyrics are just so good. Also just the way they're carrying throughout the song. I absolutely love the choreo as well, and then also the rap verse with Jaehyun, who I have another Jaehyun I have to worry about now. I think these guys are all very, very talented. And just really fun to watch their music videos. They're all very entertaining, and this song is just such an interesting type of song that I feel like I wouldn't have expected to enjoy as much as I have been. But I've really been enjoying listening to this song a lot. Yeah, there's just something about it. I can't explain it, but I absolutely love it. We have reached the top 5, you guys. 5 songs left. Let's continue. Yup. While Cream Soda was the title track, you guys, Hear Me Out was the one. That was the one for me. This song has such a chill R&B vibe. I loved the verses on this song, and again, EXO is just, it's EXO. The vocals are just gonna slap. And this music video in particular, I feel like was a lot of fun to watch. Just watching the guys all have fun together, hanging out, playing games, dancing in the bowling alley, like it was just a delight. And again, with this being my very first comeback with EXO, I think that also just played into my excitement for these tracks. But I think my absolute favorite part of this song is actually the ending with Suho, because the way this song ends is actually not what you would expect, I guess. With just Suho taking us out was so nice because I absolutely love Suho's voice. And it was just so relaxing. It just fit the vibe just so well. I don't know who created this song, but kudos to them. It was done very well. Anyway, let's move on to number 4.
When you call my name, talk sexy. With the clap boom babe. Talk sexy. 느낌 그대로 talk to me. 숨김없이 다 보여줘. 하지만 멋대로 나게 Let me get it straight to the point. Talk sexy.
And here we are back again with Rise. No surprise to me, obviously, but this song right here, yeah, this is a great song. This is an absolute great song. They all did such an amazing job on this. From the verses down to the choreo, down to that bridge, which honestly is probably one of my favorite bridges this year. Again, Soi's vocals are really amazing. He's one of my favorite things about this song. He's one of my favorite things about Get a Guitar and Memories. Again, Rise is just that group. Like, they're really out here killing it. The production of this song is absolutely killer. I love the saxophone through this. It's just so good. This is another song I'm not surprised to see on this list and to see it as high as it is. All right, we are entering the top 3. Let's move on to number 3. This song and the next 2 are probably my most played tracks of the year. I randomly came across this song because I heard Sungwoo sing this, like a little bit of it, in a show that I was watching, and I was like, what is that? I didn't realize that he had a comeback, and I went and found this song, and I was just like, oh my god, this beat though, this vibe though, and then on top of that, his vocals, getting into Victon as well was one of my favorite things because of Sungwoo. He has such a unique tone, and I already heard his previous release, Sacrifice. So cool to see him come back with another song, and with this song, with this vibe, with this beat, it was just so chill, relaxed, R&B, absolutely loved it. He fit it so well. Absolutely love the choreo, his vocals near the end of the song as well. Yeah, this is like a perfect track. Perfect. This is a song I can never get tired of. Next up, you guys, we have number 2.
Just do what you want and say what you say. 다 알고 있지만 빠져들고 있어. Whatever you do will always be true. 시작과 끝을 다 원했었던 순간은 we can take it slow.
This is one of those songs that I knew I loved and I knew was going to be one of my favorite songs this year within the first 20 seconds. I think I could just tell where the song was going from the beginning, and it started off so well and it ended perfectly. Drippin' is another group that I don't follow as closely, but I happened to see their teaser pictures for this comeback being released on Twitter, and I was like, whoa, what is going on with this concept? I wanted to tune in to whatever they were going to release, and this happened to be it. And this song is just such a nice vibe. Their vocals in this song for me are really like stellar. I don't know that Drippin' has ever done a like sexy vibe for a title track. I haven't listened to all of their music, honestly. This is another song with an absolute beautiful bridge. And I absolutely love how this song goes into the final chorus, which actually isn't really the final chorus. It's just like the ending. The ending of the song is just very explosive. I love the strings that come in. It's just very well done. It really is just such a vibe. Yeah, this definitely one of my most replayed songs this year as well. Yeah, you guys, absolutely love this song. All right, you guys, we have reached the #1 song, my #1 song of 2023. This should be no surprise to you if you've been watching my videos, but we're here. I think you would only be surprised at this being my #1 if you have not watched my XG reactions, because I said in that video when I first heard this song that this is my top song and it's going to be really hard to beat this song all year. And sure enough, not a single song I've heard personally has beat the way I feel about Shooting Star. This song is an absolute win. The verses, 10. The bridge, 10. The pre-chorus is probably my favorite part of this song, actually. The way the pre-chorus goes into the chorus. I guess when I first heard this song, I expected the chorus to actually be different from the pre-chorus, but the way it carried into the chorus like that, oh, I was just so happy. Chisa and Juria's vocals in the pre-chorus were just so pretty. The melodies of it, oh, it's just so great. XG has just really become one of my favorite groups this year as well. I think according to Spotify, they were #2 on my list. And after watching their documentary, I have like a whole different kind of appreciation for XG. But Shooting Star was really just that it was just that song. I couldn't stop playing it. I have not stopped playing it. I won't stop playing it. It's just such a great song. Just very well made altogether, very well performed. I absolutely love the meaning of the song too, and the way it just represents the rise of XG. It's just so good. They're really on their way with this one, and honestly I think that's what made this song become my #1. Like I just love what this song represented, and it was just such a fun song to listen to. I love the combination of the melodies with the rap verses. It's just like it's just perfect. Yeah, you guys, that was my top 23 songs of 2023. Like I said, I really want to know what you guys had on your list for however you made your list or whatever rules you set in place for your top whatever list. But yeah, so now we're gonna get into the B-sides. Like I said, I won't be giving commentary on why I liked those songs. I might put little footnotes or something like that at the bottom of the video. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the top 15 B-sides.
that best too. 더 편한 옷차림의 mood. I just wanna be by you, by you, yeah, by you, by you. 내가 어울려 내 옆에 나 팅커벨랑 Peter Pan. I just wanna be by you, by you, yeah, by you. Yeah, I just wanna be by you. My life 끝나지 않는 pills, 365 every day. 내가 써 내려가는 열리는 딩. Life of my days.
You bet on wheels. My bad, Apex. My bad, Apex. You bet on wheels. 채워 gas, 가슴 max, no way back. Bet on wheels. 펑펑 댄, 맛이 난 take, go way back. Bet on wheels. 밤을 가로질러 run.
세상에 존재하는 모든 말 yeah, yeah. 우리 둘만 아는 모습으로 충분해 내 모든 욕심으로 커져가는 감정의 파형으로 yeah, yeah. 알잖아 우리 사이엔 말보다 더 중요한 게 있잖아. Understand but I love you.
네가 소나기처럼 매번 쏟아지니까 빗 속에 다시 남겨줘
겁이란 난 맘속으로 늘 외치고 싶어 모든 불안감을 전부 뺏고 다시 뱉지 전부 Yeah, I feel love 왜 이럴까 왜 이러지 거울 속에 멀쩡한 내 모습이 For the falling so narrow For the falling so narrow
I can't bear running.
I'm in love with you 점점 내 안에 빠져드는 중 너무 궁금해 말해줘 Why 네 모든 걸 알고 싶은 걸 Oh yeah yeah
All right, you guys, it has been a blast doing this video. It has been a fun journey this year with all the music that we've listened to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you ended up hearing stuff that you never heard before, or maybe not, or maybe you just enjoyed the journey. But yeah, it has been an absolute blast hanging out with you guys throughout this video and this year. And I'm excited for whatever 2024 is gonna bring. So thanks so much for hanging out with me here, and I'll see you guys next year. Later.